'cause I had 2 glasses of wine. You left me on the porch and I said I was fine. And I had a dream that you died, where you said it was all in my mind. So I believed you, and I woke up fine. I don't wanna be someone, I don't wanna be anyone. I don't wanna be you, I don't wanna be me. I don't wanna walk on the tarmac in the summer heat, 'cause landing feels like nothing. I've been thinking about how we fight. I bought cigarettes for the first time. Had a dream where I couldn't find the lights. Stuck on the roof of a house that I don't like. You got angry 'cause it was your fault. I thought if I tried hard enough we would both fall. I don't wanna be someone, I don't wanna be anyone. I don't wanna be you, I don't wanna be me. I don't wanna walk on the tarmac in the summer heat, 'cause landing feels like nothing to me.
Hey guys, welcome to Off the Books. My name is Rooster. Thank you all for joining us. This is episode 4 of our first campaign. And we are going to give you guys a quick recap as to what's been happening. So,
Better.
So our party left Dawnforth on the orders to find an item for Lord Evergarden. During the time, they met up with a professor who was holding such item and told them it was a cursed relic. Since then, they've traveled to Scipia in order to regroup. Along the way, they found out that everybody that went on this mission had died. The caves into the goblin lairs have been destroyed, so everybody else is in hiding, correct?
That's far as I know.
Trying to keep a low profile?
Some of us are trying to go to places we work, but not me.
Since arriving at Scipia, they have gone to the Dagger's Edge, a rogue bar in which Megan's character Zenora had taken over the kitchen. And while they were there during the night, they were swept up into Roddick's magical mansion. There they met the famed wizard and was given a task to collect his 3 relics in order for him to regain his physical body. And that is where we left off last week.
Yep, after he gave us 0.
Yep. Oh yeah, they got a little tiny robot now.
Construct.
Okay, so everybody except Matt, you guys are in Roddick's magical mansion, and you guys had just left from the
Balgora.
Well, the
mouth.
wasn't the Balgora, it was a different demon. But yes, you guys went through the demon's maw, and exit the
Rooster.
mansion.
Yeah, the Rooster.
Yeah, we jump through the mouth.
Alright. As you guys jump through the mouth, you guys wind up outside of Dagger's Edge. And there, you guys see Reno, or Tajir, as he's walking up to the inn itself. So, what are you guys doing?
Does he just like see us just appear out of nowhere?
Yep. Little robot man. So, you see them just pop up in front of the inn out of nowhere, as if apparating into your vision.
I'll go about my business.
Just walk past them.
This doesn't concern me, Tom.
This didn't happen.
I'll catch up with them.
Alright. So, you see Reno running over to check up on everybody.
Well, look who has returned.
Is that what I said?
Huh? Huh?
Well,
Okay.
Where y'all been?
Where have you been?
Where have you been?
Where have you been?
I was looking for an informant.
Where
I need my ear to the ground.
Where have I been?
You literally brought us into town, told us you knew of a place, took us to the seediest place in fucking town, and then disappeared.
I don't remember that.
I actually have not had that many problems. As it turns
But
out,
don't you remember you said
I don't need a babysitter.
Nope, not at all.
But I remember. For sure.
For sure.
I didn't say it that often.
Once was enough.
Alright. It is the middle of the night. Nobody has gotten their long rest yet.
Yeah, 'cause we got woken up.
I guess, shall we go back inside?
That's what I intended to do. Yes, I'm going to bed.
Alright.
Kind of tired.
Who's opening the door?
I guess I'll give it a shot.
Alright.
William.
Wait, are we inside or outside?
You guys are outside.
Oh.
Hold on. We gotta go through our whole rigmarole.
Why are they staring?
I am going to...
You know
No.
what? You should open the door.
Can I just walk up and open the door? Like,
You
they
know
all
what?
look
Give me a
terrified.
give me a strength
Tajir,
check.
why don't you open the door?
A strength check?
Yeah.
Ooh, no bueno.
Feel some dice from
That's no bueno.
While he is
13.
while he's pushing at the door, I'm gonna go ahead and start out with the
I got
staccato
one.
drum beat and enlarge
I got
William.
Hold on.
You got that one? Okay.
Okay, so as you go to try to push the door, you notice that it is a lot heavier than the last time you were here.
This door kind of heavy.
And just then, you begin to hear the drumming. And then William enlarges to twice his size. Now he's standing maybe
20
twice
feet?
as, yeah,
Maybe
twice
like
as tall as
13
you.
Like
feet
13.
tall. 13 feet tall and 8 times as
13
heavy.
or 20, I'm scared either way.
Alright, roll with advantage.
God, that is not the same thing.
Did you just roll 2 ones?
No.
No.
I was about to say, that's amazing.
Oh, that's a 9.
Alright.
He rolled a 69.
Now you gotta do a handstand.
He's giving and taking from that door.
Oh, God.
Oh shit, I rolled a fucking 13 as well.
Alright, you go over there and you try to push it, and for some reason it feels like it's stuck.
Did they fucking lock it?
I'm going to try and push it. 21.
Hey.
So William and
It's a nat
Tajir
20.
are over there trying to push the
Nat 20s
door,
don't count, it's still checks.
and you see Arcturus walk over as he's still tapping on his drums and just pushes it
And
in.
I'm like walking right behind him, like I'm stuck like a shadow.
Alright?
Just as the door opens, I started it.
I'll stop the drum beat and let him return to normal size.
Yo, what just happened?
You don't
It's
know?
a push door, not a pull.
No, I definitely tried pushing it. That thing
Oh.
kind of heavy though.
Go ahead and hold up your arm for me a moment.
Oh, I got long sleeves.
Oh, that explains everything.
Isn't your character shirtless?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
He's got long fur.
This is a sweater.
He's a hairless cat.
Perhaps you will be able to get it up in the morning. You're just tired.
Alright,
It's been a
so
very long and strange day.
since Tajir wasn't here with you guys last time, he does not have a room, and there is nobody at the reception desk.
Got it.
Cat, I'll sleep on the floor. What the fuck?
Tajir goes over to the fireplace to start circling it.
Starts doing this on the rug.
Is that where you want to sleep?
I'm fine.
Alright. Plops down
What are
and
you
just
gonna do? Kick me out?
takes a nap. Oh, they don't kick anybody out here.
See? I'm fine.
Alright, so you guys head back up to your rooms and finish your night's rest. Okay.
So, Zero saw me use Enlarge once today.
Mm-hmm. Make sure you jot that down. Every spell you he sees you use, make sure you write it down. And not just for you. Any spell. Alright. You guys begin to hear the birds at the barred windows and begins to arouse you from your sleep. You begin to hear the footsteps of some of the patrons heading down, some of the fairies flying around.
Some of the what?
Fairies.
Oh, okay.
These are, I don't know if you've seen the movie Onward, they're biker fairies. They're muscular for their size.
These fairies are swole.
And they all look exactly the same, except for one who seems to have a bump on his head.
I just imagine 2 buff arms with a pair of wings on it. Like,
Pretty much.
Like the sprite from Zelda.
Yeah.
Just with some swole ass arms.
no, that's exactly. Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay, we're going to start on this side. So, Arcturus, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go ahead and redon my armor, put my gear back on, and head downstairs because I am waiting for them to bring me my sword back.
Alright. Zenora?
I am going into the kitchen and going, alright, you fucking fairy fucks, we're gonna learn how to make breakfast now.
Alright. William?
I will go downstairs and find a table and wait for my weapons.
Alright. Ember?
I'm gonna go down to the bar and I'm gonna order breakfast.
Okay, what are you ordering?
I'm gonna order a
Breakfast.
Breakfast platter.
strawberry pancake.
I would
Strawberry
have
pancakes?
Yeah.
Okay. Tajir, what are you doing?
I'm gonna wake up and meditate.
Alright. So, everybody is now in the dining area, because that's where you ended up sleeping. Except for you, who is in the kitchen, now cooking. So, the bar, or the dining area itself, seems to be a little bit cleaner, as if they did a few touch-ups last night while everybody was asleep. You didn't notice it at night, or when you guys came back in, because it was too dark. But some of the patrons are also joining you all for breakfast, as they take their own tables. Now, Zenora, what are you trying to teach them how to cook?
Well, I'm going to teach them how to make different types of pancakes. So from the strawberries, the chocolate, if they happen to have any chocolate, or blueberries, to banana, nut, whatever. And then how different types of eggs you can prepare, and, you know, bacon. Just, and maybe a few, like, other meats, like, you know, sausage, or, you know. And then keep it to mostly just that variety so they have choices.
Okay.
And maybe a few extra drinks that way to cover their drink specialty, just no alcohol. And I'll come out with my own plate full of pretty much a variety of everything just to bring out to everybody.
Well, real quick, give me a charisma check.
Oh, Krystal. That's on this page. Alright. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. 8 plus 2 is 10.
10? So, you quickly show them how to do everything, and you know, they look to you and they are confident. We got it. We know what to do. Get out! As you take the food that you had prepared for yourself and your friends, you walk out the door and you can hear like clattering of silverware and some fires being lit, and it's sounding like it's mayhem in the back, but that's what you're used to for a
Okay.
kitchen.
It's normal mayhem to me, but
Alright. Ember, one of the fairies, takes your order and rushes back to the kitchen. You see him get kicked out real quick, like gets thrown out, catches himself in the air, and then rushes back in. It's a war zone in there at this point.
Oh my god. Why am I hearing like crazy sounds going on?
Yeah, you hear the clanking of silverware, you hear the breaking of glass, you hear yelling from... And it sounds like it's in stereo when they yell, because it's either yelling the same exact thing, which echoes, or It's just a whole bunch of nonsense being yelled at one another. Like insults you've never heard before.
I'm gonna take an acorn and I'm gonna druid craft on it, and as it's sprouting, I'm just gonna check the window.
Okay, what are you druid crafting? You just making it sprout?
Yeah, making it sprout.
Okay, and you just toss it?
Yep, as it's sprouting, just toss it through the window.
Alright. So, as you toss it, it disappears midair.
What's going on? This happened to me all the time. This place is weird.
It does it quickly.
Do I know what quickly is?
Give me a nature check.
You should, they're a fake.
Oh, she's a giant.
She's a druid. They're a forest fairy.
Is that nature check?
Mm-hmm. She's a mountain druid.
16.
16?
That explains some things.
You've heard of them. Quickling, small, tiny creatures that move way faster than a normal creature's vision can usually see. They're purple skin. They usually wear fey-like clothing that differ in colors such as red, orange, maroon, or green to match whatever environment they're in, so that they don't get caught.
Do they speak common?
No, they speak fey. Sylvan.
Alright. I don't know that. Never mind.
All right. So we got another user on here. Go with him. So if everybody wants to say hi to Go with him in lemon juices.
Hey, what's
What's going on, y'all?
Whoa.
Hi, internet.
Hi, Internet.
Hi, people.
All right. So you guys are all at the table now, except for Tajir, who is meditating, but he's off. But he's nearby to where he can hear you guys begin to speak. So, what is on the agenda for today?
He told us that there was an auction for one of his items nearby, yes?
In Allendria.
Allendria. So, we need to travel there. We also need to find somewhere where we can kind of re-equip ourselves, make some money, better prepare for what's ahead, because the king is definitely coming for this.
Yes. I vote we make some money.
Okay.
See if there's any jobs around here that we can do.
Sounds like a good idea.
You can go job hunting. My job's fine to me.
Oh. Well, I'm not really from the city, so I don't know how this stuff works. What do we do, Zenora?
I was enjoying my food here or something, so. What?
Well, where would we normally go to find a job in a town?
Depending on the job. Like, are we going to do some retrieval? So are we?
Just make some quick money.
No.
She makes up her own word. Retrieval?
Yes. Sorry. Words. Not my thing today.
I guess we can ask a bartender.
I could set us up with a manhunt.
Ooh.
They mostly want them back alive,
Okay.
so we would just have to restrain them.
That'll be fun. That'll be fun.
That sounds good.
It seems a lot of effort on my part.
It does.
I can go to this town square and just
Start
play
singing.
for money.
I don't have those talents.
So you know that normal manhunts usually go for 100 to 150 gold pieces a head, depending on who the target is.
We're talking up to 150.
That I would have to split amongst 5 other people.
That's 30 people.
Unless we get one
I
that
can
has.
make that much by performing in the town.
Hey, well, you do that. We'll get our role.
That is what I just said.
Unless
I
we,
was agreeing with you. So
unless we do one that has enough people for each of us to have a head to take it.
Tajir, at this point, you're finally noticing the tiny automaton that is climbing its way onto the table. Very small, smaller than Zenora. As it climbs up to the table, kind of waddles around and heads over to Arcturus and kind of plops down, sitting right in front of him.
Oh, that's the little robot thing.
Mhm.
Okay, I was like, what?
Stands about 1 foot tall, decorated in pale colors, and for some odd reason, he's wearing shorts.
Roddick, didn't he say something about one of his relics, being up north? That was kind of close.
I believe you said the auction at Allendria. still need to get money unless we plan on
And how-
stealing from the auction.
How close is Allendria?
Allendria is.
My ears just perked.
Hold on, I'm looking at the map right now.
I was looking at the map, I couldn't find it.
Hold on.
I will say, a large auction like that with high value items is going to be heavily protected against thieves.
Allendria will take you guys about 3 weeks to get to on foot.
I do not classify you as a master retriever.
The crystal
You
ball was
will
up
get
north,
caught.
right?
Yeah, that's in Allendria.
That's Allendria.
Excuse me?
For some reason I thought the cloak.
You
No, the cloak was about to be gifted
will
to
get
someone.
caught.
Mhm.
Someone had just got
Some of
it.
the highest value items
Yeah.
for auction, magical in nature, and you, the unknown chef thief, are going to rob them? No, you're not.
Damn.
Well, see, let's.
They defend themselves against master thieves. You are not.
Well, we need money to travel. So let's go see if we can just find a job, even if it's just going and getting something for someone and delivering it back to them.
Okay, there's
Kind of
obviously.
like a manhunt.
I mean, there's versus a thing versus a person.
Yeah, that's
Okay, I just sent the map into the group chat, so. Allendria is pretty far from where you guys are. It's past the burnt down forest.
let's go.
Maybe like let's leave this area. Let's go to like more of the hoity-toity part of town and see if anyone there has a job. 'Cause I feel like they have deeper pockets,
Yeah, we might just have to mow the lawn or something. Trim the lawn.
right? So they don't want to do.
Yeah, let's go see what the rich folk want done. What little petty shit we can do for them.
Ember, you noticed that there was a small bulletin board near the reception area, which, from what you could see, showed a couple of jobs. Some are low paying, some are high paying, but with a lot of risk.
So what are we talking about? Like what kind of jobs? What do I see?
You see murder jobs, theft, grand theft wagon, stuff like that.
So all like black market kind of.
Oh
jobs.
yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I could just see you hitting somebody off their horse, dragging them onto the ground, and then getting off and riding away.
So.
What kind of job are you hoping to find?
Well, this was, I wanted to maybe head toward like the richer part of town
Okay.
and see if like just maybe somebody around there was looking for something because they have deeper pockets
She's looking for an
and
errand.
I probably won't have to kill someone. You know?
Okay.
She's looking
Alright.
for just the general purpose bounty board.
Like,
She wants legitimate jobs, like,
not the
hey,
secret.
I need help moving these boxes.
something, not hey, go murder this person and bring back their ears proofs.
Oh, you want the puzzle job? Solve this puzzle for me?
She's looking for a gig on Craigslist.
It's
I'm
George's
right.
list.
You can always try, and then murder is backup.
I like the deep. I like the deep job.
So we're gonna look for a legitimate job, but if every
first,
Yeah.
but
If
if
all
every,
avenues
murder
are
is
tapped,
always
we'll
an
murder
option.
people.
Murder's like second choice, you know.
It's always
Sometimes
I
Now-
like where your moral compass points.
now where do you stand on drug muling?
There's drugs.
Yeah, yeah.
How much magic mushrooms can you fit inside your pack?
Oh no, Mike. We're bringing back the happy leaves.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, we could always sell things. You being the merchant, I steal the shit.
I'm not looking to be a drug
Resell.
If I am
just
going to
yet.
sell anything, why would I share my profits?
As you guys are
Because we
talking,
were stealing it back.
the door opens up. You see the doorman instead of making the other person open it, he opens it himself with his large right arm. As as two town guards walk in with a sack full of weapons and other goods. If you had anything left at the gates, they have been cleaned. Please come and claim them now.
I go.
Is my rapier in there?
Do you have your ticket?
Yeah. I'm gonna hand over my ticket and collect my rapier and my longbow.
Okay. and takes your ticket, hands you your rapier, your longbow,
Quarterstaff.
your quarterstaff, your large sword, and your couple of axes. Alright. And they are pristine, way shinier than when you guys first had gotten them. Yours looks like it was refurbished,
Oh,
like looks brand spanking new.
thank
Can
you.
you varnish on there?
Right. It's all smooth, no more notches.
I'm going to reach into my pack and put on my fancy hat. I have money to make. And I'm leaving.
All right.
I'm
So
going to the nice part of town.
you see Arcturus slip through the door as it's being closed by the man with the large right hand.
Are the guards still in here?
They are walking out at the moment, but
Yeah. Excuse me.
Jess, what can I do for you?
Do you know of any job boards I can go check?
No,
Around town?
we have some at the center of town. You can collect some pretty nice jobs over there. We have a subjugation quest if you would be interested in.
Subjugation quest.
Yes, we also have a scientific quest that some might prefer.
You know, me and science have been doing so good lately. So.
Aisha is very popular. A lot of people have been seeing this strange jellyfish creature.
Oh.
Yes.
Coolie fish.
Yeah. So you said in the center of town?
Yes, if you head over there, you can sign up for whatever job you would like.
Coolie fish.
Thank you.
I think that's the murder job.
This guy said that there's a job board in the middle of town.
Something about subjugating scientists.
I hope you don't take the one with the coolie fish. Because that bitch was really cold.
I know, yeah. I remember what it
That's
did to
me.
your arm. I don't know if I
You
thought
work
about
for
that.
me now, science bitch.
So do you guys want to head that way, and then like this job board could be like backup?
I think that sounds like a good idea, yes.
Okay. So Jared?
They kind of snap you out of your.
He said,
He's stuffing his face all right
For sure.
he said, for sure. You
Kinda-
stole what I said he was going to say.
He gives you like the basic.
Alright.
Continues his meditation for a little bit.
Yup, meditation.
Alright, well I'm gonna. You guys ready?
Yes, I believe so.
Let's head on out.
As we're walking, I want to keep an eye out for anybody who might be thieving or who might have something valuable.
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Now, you guys have never exited this building through the front doors.
No, I did once. We
Oh,
went
yeah.
to that house.
As the man
'Cause that's all
opens the
it
door
needs to
for you.
Switch arms to balance out.
15? Well, you don't see anything. But you also got to remember, this is pretty much a
Well,
rogue's
as
den.
we keep walking, you know.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like the nicer part of town.
Yeah, once we're in there, like.
Once we get to the nice part, she's looking for loose coin pouches.
Or tiny children.
Stay away from children.
Stay away from kids.
Stay away from kids.
They
just
steal.
wait.
They steal. For anybody who hasn't watched already, they steal. That sounds really bad without context.
You know what?
Yeah.
The first episode was very unwatchable, so thank you for that.
Yeah. Small children
Yeah, they need it,
use
though.
their cuteness
No,
to
it's still on there.
steal.
Yeah, they stole
That's
from me,
what happens.
so now I don't trust them.
We told her too.
Ember's been traumatized by the children of Dawnforth.
Yeah, so now every time I see a kid, I'm like, okay.
I just want to make
And
sure
she still
everybody
likes
understood
me,
the
though.
order. The children traumatized her, not the other way around.
I love it because in your village there are kids, but it just took this one incident to be like, fuck kids.
Right, yeah. No, my village is fine.
Next
my
kid I
grove
see,
is
I'm gonna
great.
fucking kick.
But yeah, city kids, fuck them.
Alright.
Metaphorically.
I mean,
They're just trying
Huh?
to eat.
What do you mean? I mean.
Alright. So, Arcturus, you make it to the nicer part of town. People are waving at you. You see some of the rogues from back at Dagger's Edge walking around in nicer clothing than they were at the tavern. And they kind of wave at you. And at some point, you see some of them
It's
start.
because I'm wearing my fancy hat.
Some of them start following you. But you don't sense any malicious intent. It almost feels as if they're just waiting for another show.
Which I am going to give to them
Alright.
in one moment.
It's gonna see.
I need you to roll a performance check, and while you're looking that up, I'm gonna get with these guys. All right. So you all begin to head to the nicer part of town. Pass up Arcturus on the way as he begins to set up his little performance. you see a crowd start to gather, and behind him, a couple feet away, is a large obelisk, which looks like it has magic writing because you see it show up and then disappear. It's slow enough for you all to read it, but fast enough to continuously cycle through whatever jobs are on there.
Oh,
They have a marquee.
Yes.
really cool.
Okay. So, what job are you looking for in particular? You see the subjugation, the scientific quest. You see some about delivering cattle, some about escorting some caravans. So,
So, what does the scientific job entail?
all right. So, quickly as it passes by, you kind of put your hand up on it on instinct as if you're trying to follow the lines, and it stops moving just long enough for you to read everything through it. And it says that a party is being gathered in order to check out this anomaly of the break within the planes of existence, and to subjugate and study whatever creature had came out. And they give you a description of the jellyfish creature that you all had met, an ice cold translucent being that flies through the air attacking people.
So, I'm gonna say this one we don't want to do.
The payout is really low. It's like 300 gold.
If only you had
Yeah.
somebody capable of restraining
We
it.
remember William's arm freezing, and all I did was pass him.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's the subjugation job?
Subjugation job is a pack of gnolls has been found roaming around the city. And as it gives the description, it's very familiar to the scouting pack that you guys have found outside of town.
So does that mean that we've already done this job?
No, that was the scouting. You guys are looking for the actual horde.
The actual camp. Okay.
Oh. So, what the job was it wants us to locate it?
Locate and subjugate, which means either kill or capture.
Well, we could do this one. I just don't know how many gnolls are going to be in the park.
So 1 coolie fish versus possibly 15 gnolls.
Yep.
That's a toss-up.
250 gold.
I thought you said 300. Don't go down.
For the coolie fish.
For the coolie fish, it was 300.
You know, I'm kind of leaning towards that one.
Oh, you want to get up close and personal with the coolie fish?
I don't have to. Oh, that's the alarm.
Astro, what does that mean?
I can grapple him.
That's an astro arm.
I'm still confused. Astral arms.
I'm gonna spend a key and just drop.
Hold on.
What does astral arms mean? You also have to say, oh yeah!
What was it?
I was thinking Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's just like all the different.
Look at my astral arms. I'm so buff.
So you see Tajir kind of begin to flex, and as he
By the
does,
way, how close are they to me?
how close are you guys? To
Here's
me?
a splash
Well, I'm at
effect.
the obelisk reading the jobs.
How far away did you stand from the obelisk?
I'm pretty sure I was like telling y'all, like fairly close, like arms.
So 10 to 5 feet,
5 to 10.
or 5 to 10.
Because anybody that is within 5 feet does have to make a deck save.
So we'll say all three. So everybody give a dex check.
Rude.
Dex check or dex save?
Watch that attitude or you're going to start laughing for some unknown reason.
Point.
You're not even here.
I know. But it was a funny thing.
Yeah, deck save. Is
It started to drop.
I got
I have advantage on those. I have danger sense.
All right.
Wait, do I have?
You said deck save?
Yep.
You're a rogue. You should have advantage on it.
Son of a bitch! I'm rolling like shit already. This is not good.
Oh, it's actually within 10 feet of me, so yeah, y'all definitely got this, yeah.
12.
4,
12, 10.
7.
Coin.
What's your save?
That was with fucking advantage.
What's your save?
I got a 3 and a 4. You guys gonna sit over there.
It's 10 plus his dex
Oh,
mod.
deck mod? 14.
14.
All of us got
Yeah,
it.
it's 10 plus his dex mod.
Don't
Okay.
D&D Beyond made me so lazy.
Right.
Like,
So as you guys are like, what are astral arms? You see Tajir, like hands clasped, muscles about to flex, and then arms reach out and kind of right on the forehead on all three of you guys.
Rude. I would say the back of the head for me, for the simple fact I was also looking around the crowd.
It reached around.
I call inward.
That's what astral arm.
I mean, impressive. Yes. Quite. You just grew a bunch of arms. That's okay.
Well, look how long they are.
I don't need to look.
I slapped you from all the way over here.
Exactly.
An unknown animal, 6 arms. Name is Stitch.
Well, I mean, so it's up to you guys. Do you guys want to do Knowles or you want to do Fish?
I'd say Knowles.
You vote Knowles.
Hey, Marcus and Janae are here. What's going on, guys?
What it is?
What's up?
What's your vote, William?
I say the Knolls. We've faced them before and did fairly well there.
Tajira?
No. Isn't that like your cousin or something? My nose is for a bowl with a cousin? I might have heard that.
No.
Through Torvain.
What is that?
Was that in character?
Yes. Completely different.
Oh,
I'm offended.
Sounds like something football would say.
Anyways.
This is a really racial campaign.
Should we go check in and see if Art wants to go too?
yeah. Nah, he's probably busy. This man's swooning. He's making the people swoon for him.
It's true, I am. Because
Roll your performance.
I'm expending
In the
one
meantime.
use of enthralling performance.
Okay.
And a bardic inspiration die.
Are those metal?
Yes,
Yes, they are.
Those sound heavy, like.
So,
They're your 5Ds.
23.
Dodge, duck.
29.
29? Nice.
Roll fuck.
15 plus 8 plus a 6 for my bardic inspiration.
Roll a percentile die.
Well, with enthralling performance, everything within 60 feet of me that can be charmed by me is.
Roll a percentile die.
No. I was like, I
86.
can do it.
Or I'm sorry, 68.
I'm sorry.
I can't use enthralling performance again until after a long rest, but it was worth it.
You get 68 gold points.
That was easy. They made it
So,
rain.
as you guys are looking at the board, you turn around to see Arcturus, and he's jamming out. And everybody is throwing gold coins, like one after the other,
Can
up
I,
onto a stage.
can I see anybody who's around that isn't throwing gold coin, obviously, to see if they've got some open pouches?
You gonna try to steal?
Yeah.
Sleight of hand.
You're trying to retrieve.
Retrieve, yes. Retrieve. 7 hand. So, was it 19 plus 6? So, that's about 25.
25?
Yep. I
Nice.
started to count backwards and I was doing it wrong.
She's got small.
Give me a
hands.
D.
Just go
Roll a
right
D8.
Roll D8.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, grab that. Which one's a D8?
How close were they to me?
Yeah, I was about to say, are we within 60 feet of him?
We also dancing.
You guys are.
So you are all considered charmed by me as well.
She's
Sorry.
Damn it!
I'm sorry. You
I always liked him.
As you guys turn around to see Arcturus and the
uncouth to try and steal money from me.
Not you, from the other people.
So, as you guys turn around to see Arcturus banging the bongos, the rhythm kind of gets into your head. Start head bobbing, start swinging, grooving, until you guys suddenly become his backup dancers.
Holy fuck.
Arcturus, roll a d6. 2. You all get 2 gold coins.
Hey. You said was she actually stealing from people? Because I just imagine like them throwing their coins.
Yeah,
and she's
no,
trying to catch
if she
it.
wasn't trying to steal from me, it just means she couldn't target me with something that would be detrimental. Like stealing from me would be harmful. If she's stealing from other people, she can.
Okay.
Yeah, that ain't
Then-
got shit to do with me.
Yes.
Keep your coin.
So how much coin did I get? Just 4 plus 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if she's not stealing from me, that charm wouldn't have anything to do with that. She just wouldn't want to do anything like that to me.
How long do your astral arms stay out? Are you just moving with like 6 of
Yeah,
them?
10 minutes.
Yo, they don't know what tutting is in this world, but you are showing the fuck out of it.
Alright, Alright, so with that, I will finish up my song, spin around, and slide my drum under my cloak.
Think about.
That's enough for today.
You guys hear the loudest applause that you have ever heard from the performance.
I mean, we're charmed. I'm over there too.
For real.
Alright,
God, I
So-
love drawing.
what are you guys doing?
Well, we're gonna approach him. Are we having to like go through a crowd of admirers?
No, you guys were already behind him. You guys ended up being his backup dancers.
Oh yeah. Okay. So we looked at the job board, and there were two that were paid pretty well. One was the coolie fish. We kind of voted to not do that one.
But why?
That's what I said.
Do you remember what happened to William the last time?
And it didn't even attack me. It just passed
him.
by me.
So you hold it in place without touching it.
Well, we could do it later, but there was also a job about the gnolls. Remember the gnolls that we encountered on the way into the city?
Yes.
So there's a job looking for those.
Either to wipe them out or bring them in.
Yes.
Which one pays more?
One is 250 and one's 300.
Which one pays more?
The coolie fish.
So do we have to keep it?
New person in the stream. Everybody say, "What's up to Rubber Slayer?"
What's going on? Do we have to keep it?
They said a group of people were getting together to go and see what it was.
So we just have to hold it in place.
Yeah, but I don't want to go to the coolie fish right now.
Okay. Majority rules. We will go kill gnolls.
So you can see how we feel about it after the notes.
Is it really majority rules? Let me see.
I mean-
1, 2.5. 1, 2.
And the little robot votes for also the coolie fish. Don't you, little robot? Shake your head.
Have you even
He
plotted
see-
anything?
He sees
yet?
zeros.
I told you not to do that.
Was he dancing along with us on the stage?
No,
No.
Oh, that would be great.
But
can't be charmed. Warforged.
Okay.
It's a
Could have
construct.
just commanded it to dance.
Yeah, that's true.
Could have, but that would have messed up the performance.
Nah.
Could you imagine somebody just like tapping on the bongos? Dance.
That's like a whole ventriloquist. What you
Playing an
mean?
organ grinder while making people throw money into his fence hat.
You see him start doing like the WB frog. The hello my baby. As soon as the song ends, he just goes back down.
How about we do this? We go check out the gnolls. If it looks like it's way too many, then we'll go head to the coolie fish.
That's a lot of walking.
Or we can
That's
go
kind of
take
what
care
we
of the
do.
gnolls
I
if
am
the coolie
fine.
fish is still on the
I
board. we
am
get back and
fine
do that.
either way, with whatever you all want to do. As you can see, I make money independently.
Porque no los dos.
So do I.
I say that the smart thing to do is we go take out the gnolls. We fought those before. We know for the most part what we're getting into there. When we come back, if the coolie fish is still on the board, we can look into that one. And then that's more money even there.
Let's at least check out the gnolls.
Okay.
Alright, so
You
how
go,
do we do that?
so you go back to the board. You find the subjugation quest. You put your hand on it, and as you're reading through, it says it doesn't tell you any place to report to start the quest. It tells you gives you the general location of the Knoll Nest, which is about a quarter mile out of the city north. And all it says is for every Knoll ear, you'll get 20 gold coins.
Oh, okay.
Left ear, sorry. Every
You
left
should
ear.
clarify, because all gnolls have 2 ears.
Yeah, we're gonna cut off all ears.
Y'all are monsters.
I was gonna say, weren't you just saying that cutting off ears after killing things was the second option?
So, if the quest was 250,
They're gnolls, they're
you
not-
guys now
they're like
have a general
rodents.
idea of how many gnolls there are.
Oh. Problem.
12 to 15.
Yeah. So we can still go check it out, but if they're all together, that's not gonna be good odds for us.
I mean, our friend here can take on at least 6.
I mean, we can still go. You guys want to go check it out?
I'm good to incapacitate another 4 at least.
Alright, well then let's go try.
Alright.
Case scenario, we have a musical.
And in the worst case scenario, I do not have to outrun them, just the 4 of you.
Okay.
this doesn't work.
On all 6 though.
This doesn't work. You guys can always play drummer on the roof.
Fucking spider cat.
Alright, so let's start heading down.
Alright.
They're agile enough as it is, dog.
As you guys make your way to the gates in which you entered, you guys are stopped by the guard. Please note, if you are leaving the city, you would have to be re-sanitized upon entering, especially your weapons.
He is calling you dirty again, my friend. I am.
That's fine.
Yes.
Okay.
It's fine.
You gotta, if you're gonna try to hide, you gotta make a stealth check.
I'm gonna do it. Shush. Alright, stealth is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 12.
12.
Yep.
Okay.
Behind one of us.
So as you guys are walking out, the guard stops you. Miss, is that your child hiding behind your leg?
I don't have children.
Children should not leave the city without their parents or guardians.
I'm not a child.
It is okay, sweet child. We will be back for you later.
No! No! I'm not a
I believe
child.
that's persuasion.
No!
Wait, against her?
No, against the guard.
No!
To believe me over her.
I'm not a child.
It would be deception.
Oh, that's even better. 27.
Is there any way I can counter this?
Huh?
Is there any way I can counter this?
You could try yours over mine.
It's not opposing roles because you guys are not going against each other. You guys are trying to prove something to the guard. So it would be your deception.
My deception? I'm not even
Or no,
And it
it'll-
would have to beat my 27.
yours would just be a normal charisma.
God damn it.
You're a child. Like, you don't believe you.
You see the guard kind of like walk over. Come on, little girl. Come on.
I'll just pick Zora up, put her on my shoulder. She's with me.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, are you her father?
Sure.
Oh, why didn't you say so? Please.
Bit hard of hearing.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
Call him daddy.
Come, sweet child, if you want to leave.
Okay,
I love jack of all trades and expertise.
so before you guys leave, the guard kind of stops you and is like, well, if you guys are leaving the city, please note that the closest towns are Fala Vista, Imora, and the capital, Dawnford. If you guys happen to run into any trouble, please head over there or into any one of these towns and they will help you. They will give you sanctuary until you are well rested enough to come back.
I did not expect that from y'all. Just like,
We're actually just going to go check out for some gnomes.
Oh, you're doing a
If it had come down to
subjugation
it, I would
quest.
have let her
Yes,
come.
yes. Have you
Please.
seen them?
Yes, please be careful. They are not regular gnolls.
Oh.
Can you elaborate, please?
yeah.
Well, you know how gnolls look like dogs, hyenas.
Yes.
These ones look like hyenas if they were given, steroids? Huh?
So they look similar to Farbox.
I do not look like a dog.
Well,
No,
no,
you said
I was
hyena,
talking
that's
about
That's
size.
that
So they are big, like
That's that
Farbox.
feeling.
they are about as big as you,
So they,
about as muscular as you,
they could be related.
about as hairy as you, and about as sneaky as you.
So they're not sneaky at all. Are they as charming as me?
In the opposite way, yes. As intimidating as you are
So
charming, yes.
repulsive.
So, please be careful. And
Do you know if they travel together? Are they all together?
they tend to split off every once in a while.
Every once in a while.
Yes.
Okay. Have you seen about how many there are?
Around 15.
15.
Yes.
to
And
know.
each one of those big ass motherfuckers are accompanied by a small band of regular gnolls.
Oh.
Yes, so if you guys are heading out there, please try to pick them off one by one.
Say,
Or
each individual 15 gnomes has their own pack?
yes.
Y'all said no to the.
I said no to nothing. I let you all decide.
Now, there was, a matter that happened the other day, where it was reported that a group of gnolls of one of the leaders was taken out.
I
Yes,
mean,
That was us.
Oh,
Oh, yes.
please be careful. They have your scent.
Guys,
we
Well,
can't.
they're going to find us anyway,
Yeah.
so we might
where
rather
would the
take the fight.
coolie fish be correctly at, just in case?
The what?
The oh.
The frosty jellyfish.
The disc.
The scientific research thing.
Yes.
Yes, that's going to be east from here.
I call it the coolie fish.
Oh, sorry, west of here.
West of here.
Yes, about 3 miles.
And what direction are the knolls?
North.
North.
Yes.
I got a plan. We take the knolls to the coolie fish and use them as bait.
That's a long
I mean-
walk.
Just for the idea, give yourself an inspiration point.
Yes!
What are those good for? Because I have one too.
You can use them on any of your rolls. They give a +1 to your rolls, so.
Bad idea.
That
Just
would
write
be
it
a
down.
long way to try to.
I mean, yeah, that's miles and miles. But
But I don't plan on getting close to the knolls, so I'm just gonna go ahead and unswing my bow.
Well, I mean, they have
Excellent choice.
scent.
Say they, yes, if that is true, they do have a scent. They could come to us at any point.
Yeah,
And
so
I really don't want to be occupied with anything else if they do.
This is true.
leave a scented trail to the coolie fish. That's 2 birds with 1 stone.
That's an excellent idea. And you see the guard is like kind of invested. He's hunched over. Nice. Good ideas.
Do not
smart
humor
kid.
her.
No, these are excellent ideas. Sorry, I'm nosy.
I see that. You know, a lot of times people who are very nosy usually get slit in the throat.
That's a huge.
So I'm gonna go ahead and start walking away from the party members
whisper in
threatening
halfling,
city
'cause she's
guard.
sitting on
Yeah.
the shoulder. I'm gonna whisper in halfling, maybe not to the guards.
Just as a warning for you, so you know in the future.
I'm out.
Maybe not to the guards.
Goodbye. I'm going this way. You deal with
Save
that.
yourself by not being too
As you guys are walking the way, you kind of see the guard. Dare this child.
Was that?
Oh, by the way, she
audacity?
is not a child. She is a full-grown adult. Goodbye.
And you kind of see him as you guys are walking away. He's trying to do the math and
Just
trying
wheels
to
turning.
Yeah, you guys can almost smell bacon.
You're just sitting there measuring the height, like.
Like, but he just told me that it was a kid.
What is going on?
She has Webster's.
What is Webster's?
A dictionary.
Alright, so we're gonna, I guess, head toward the knolls.
Arcturus,
Definitely keeping an eye out.
give me a wisdom saving throw.
14.
14? Okay. Alright, so you guys continue?
Yep,
Yep.
we're heading on down
To the knolls or to the coolie fish?
the knolls.
Okay. So, let's see.
Keeping an eye out as we're walking.
No, absolutely.
Especially since-
About to say they just told us we're being hunted. Essentially.
Yeah, essentially, so we'll be like super high alert.
This is the same thing.
Okay, so it is going to take you guys about maybe 6 hours to get to your location based on the distance.
Quarter of a mile? You said a quarter of a mile.
Oh, I was thinking about the coolie fish.
I was about to say.
I'm
don't
about to say,
slowly
Jesus
walk
Christ.
right.
Sorry.
Are we crawling?
If
We're
we're having to go at Nora's
moonwalking
pace,
over
I'll
there.
pick her up.
I feel like I could moonwalk a quarter of a mile in less than 6 hours. I feel like I could learn to moonwalk and then moonwalk in less than 6 hours.
Okay. Doesn't take you guys no time at all
Okay.
to make it to where they said the knolls were.
Are we downwind, upwind?
You guys are upwind.
I am keeping a very weather eye out for them because
Yeah,
as
we
soon
are,
as soon as they hit shooting range for my longbow,
Okay.
that's where I'm gonna stand.
After walking this distance, you guys already begin to see what looks to be a makeshift fortress. There are spikes sticking out of the ground, and there are small huts and tents, and what looks to be a small alcove in the ground that leads to an underground area. The top is guarded by 3 regular gnolls at the gate in which the entrance to the lair is.
So as soon as they hit optimal range for my longbow, between 150 and 300 feet,
Okay.
that's where I'm stopping.
All right. So you stop around 300 feet. Okay, so Arcturus stops in his tracks as he pulls out his longbow and begins to gauge the distance. What is everybody else doing?
I'm preparing all my throwing knives and a few of my daggers, getting them all ready.
Okay. William?
Can we see it all into the camp?
You can see the small huts on the outside, the 3 gnolls in the front, but nothing further than the alcove. Alright.
Cool. I will go ahead and draw my great sword.
Alright. Ember?
So you said we could see the gnolls?
Yes. You can especially see them with your passive.
I am...
You can almost smell them.
Oh, yeah.
What's your passive?
16? 16.
And it just gets higher from there.
18.
Oh, is it? Okay. You can definitely smell them. I thought your passive was 13.
No. Jack of all trades and expertise.
Oh, nice.
Remember, I took perception for one of my expertise, and the other I took intimidation. The
Okay,
rest
so...
of my shit all went up because of Jack of all trades, and then my charisma's already high as hell.
Alright, so Arcturus is like eyeballing everything from where he's at. Just pinpointing the exact locations of all the gnolls that are over there.
Who knows what that would eat for breakfast?
So, how many do I see?
You see 3.
3?
Mhm.
I'm gonna go ahead and hide behind a tree.
Give me a stealth check. Tajir, what are you doing?
I am paying attention to everybody else and seeing how they're going to take the first step into this.
Okay.
And decide to support whoever I choose. Like, whichever one I'm like, yeah, that's the one.
Alright. 11? Okay.
Like, that's the method usually.
So, how long are you guys planning on waiting here before actually moving in?
Well, I just want to observe them for a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, as soon as they let me know they're ready, I'm loosing this first arrow.
Alright. So, how long are you planning on watching?
Can anyone else attack them from this distance?
I cannot.
They're how many feet?
About 300 feet out.
300 feet
Oh,
out.
shit. I need to get
We
closer.
Just looks like they're just like milling about.
The 3 gnolls are just standing guard.
Okay.
See one with a crossbow, one with a spear, and then one with a scimitar.
Oh, I'm going to move off further to the left of the group. That way, arrow will come from one direction, not
Okay.
a cluster of all of us.
What do you plan on doing?
Well, we can't do much from this distance.
They will be closing the distance quickly.
Well, see, that is my thought. Do we want to have them try to funnel out to us?
I think yes.
Because I do believe that would be a smart idea. We can try to draw them out and hit them from multiple sides.
Well,
Wait for
I will
this.
need someone to stay fairly close to me, because if there's more than one exit from the den, they could still come up anywhere else. But I think having our strongest close-range fighters up near the tunnel while I fire arrows from afar would be a good idea.
So I can make them go through some difficult terrain and get a little damage as they go through, but I can only do it like 150 feet out. So we're super far out.
Probably be the safest taking point walking forward, like helping close the distance.
Then I would
Because,
say move forward with Tajir, set the trap at the entrance of their cave. You can move in and take people out as they come quietly, and you can just kind of plow through them.
Arcturus, Ember, as you guys are conversing, trying to figure out your game plan, you notice something going on over at the camp. You see 3 of the large gnolls that was described to you by the guard exiting out of the alcove. And you see them kind of, it looks like they're conversing with one another before one takes off going east, one takes off going west, and one takes off going north at a really fast pace. You see one take off. The one going north is going off by himself, while the other 2 that are going east and west are moving with droves of what looks to be 8 to 12 gnolls behind them.
What?
Well, Less in camp, at least.
Where?
You see that one of the guards that was over there had already taken off one of the other caravans, one of the other bands.
Which one is coming in our direction?
No.
We could take the solo one out first.
I think there's 2 left.
Well, he was running the opposite direction from us.
We would have to
pass.
cross camp.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Never mind.
But bear with it. Hide.
Okay, so you guys are going to hide?
Yep.
I need a group stealth check.
Oh, I'm not trying to hide.
Oh.
I'm moving further away from them, and then I'm gonna launch an arrow at the largest of the ones running east.
East? Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Arcturus, with your passive, you can accurately tell how many gnolls are running with it, which seems to be around 8.
Okay. I'll let them make their.
Alright, everybody, stealth rolls. It's a group check, so we're going off the average.
Ooh, deal.
That's not good.
I'll try that.
18 plus
That'll do.
6,
That'll do.
20.
That's
20?
That's a 23.
23. Oh, you guys might be saved. What was yours?
7.
7?
13.
Because mine was
13?
a natural 20.
Okay.
Oh wow.
15, 18. Yours was 7. 14.
14 is the average?
Dang,
Okay.
the 20s and the 20s.
And a 13 and a 7. Yes.
Yeah.
14 would be the average.
Okay. So, you guys all find your hiding spots. It's not as good as you would hope it would be, Arcturus, because you can kind of see like small tells, such as William's large sword kind of sticking out of one of the bushes. You can see, his tail is waving off behind one of the trees. Ember is like holding branches.
She's holding up a leaf.
Ember's holding branches and is trying to blend in with the trees. Meanwhile,
In the staff.
Zenora is nowhere to be found.
She told me to toss her into a tree.
So
You hear a yell coming from coming down. He tossed her too hard.
roll to hit that knoll.
Yes, sir.
17.
You said 17?
Yes.
Okay. So, as these gnolls are running, they're getting a little bit farther and farther away until you see that gnoll that you were aiming at kind of quickly turn around and bats it away as it scrapes its arm, doing so. It bounced off of him. There's no blood, but you got his attention now. All right.
Oh, these fools is by arm.
You missed it by 1.
No.
By 1.
Well, I'll use my inspiration die.
All right.
18.
So, time to retcon. As you pull back, you launch the arrow, and everybody who can see this, it looks like there is a glimmer of celestialness into the that had bonded with this, as it pierces the shoulder of the gnoll. It stops abruptly. As the other ones begin to run forward, they kind of slide to a stop.
6 points.
6 points. Nice.
Piercing.
As the gnoll looks at his shoulder, breaks off the shaft, and then begins to look in your direction. Everybody, we're rolling initiatives.
Seventeen.
17?
9.
9? Where did my pen go?
I was gonna start writing it down.
Okay. Alright, so everybody rolled for their initiatives?
Yep.
Okay, so 20 to 25.
23.
23? Nice. 15
Use
to
my
20?
frame now.
17.
18, 17, 19.
Hey. We all got good initiative on that one. Wait, what'd you?
Hey, but she's at least hidden.
You said 18 and 17?
19, 18, 17.
Okay.
Yeah, I had.
At least you're hidden though. So.
Yeah.
Zenora, 9. Okay.
Sorry. Let's write down all the initiatives.
I don't know.
Dude, that's a great question.
Whose phone is this?
Is that Sonny's or?
No, that's mine.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
we're just playing around with it here, taking pictures.
Okay, so we're going to take a quick break as I set up the battle map. In the meantime, please enjoy the musical stylings of my sister in Havana, who you can find on Spotify. When we get back, we'll be answering whatever questions you guys have in the chat for us, and we will begin the battle. All right.
Had a headache when I woke up, 'cause I had 2 glasses of wine. You left me on the porch and I said I was fine. And I had a dream that you died, where you said it was all in my mind. So I believed you, and I woke up fine. I don't wanna be someone, I don't wanna be anyone. I don't wanna be you, I don't wanna be me. I don't wanna walk on the tarmac in the summer heat, 'cause landing feels like nothing. I've been thinking about how we fight. I bought cigarettes for the first time. Had a dream where I couldn't find the lights. Stuck on the roof of a house that I don't like. You got angry 'cause it was your fault. I thought if I tried hard enough we would both fall. I don't wanna be someone, I don't wanna be anyone. I don't wanna be you, I don't wanna be me. I don't wanna walk on the tarmac in the summer heat, 'cause landing feels like nothing to me. first time. I got tired. It's been a long couple months. I don't mind that all of this took me so long. So I get high and think of all that I've done. 'Cause when I kiss you, it tastes like smoke and I like it. My slate is clean. I'm evergreen. Do you recognize me? I realize we've only started. Maybe you'll see me cry for the first time. For the first time. For the first I followed you to Arizona. 'Cause I hate it when you leave. Drove across a bridge and I thought I knew York. You watched the traffic behind me. I'd follow you to Arizona. 'cause I had 2 glasses of wine. You left me on the porch and I said I was fine. And I had a dream that you died, where you said it was all in my mind. So I believed you, and I woke up fine. I don't wanna be someone, I don't wanna be anyone. I don't wanna be you, I don't wanna be me. I don't wanna walk on the tarmac in the summer heat, 'cause landing feels like nothing. I've been thinking about how we fight. I bought cigarettes for the first time. Had a dream where I couldn't find the lights. Stuck on the roof of a house that I don't like. You got angry 'cause it was your fault. I thought if I tried hard enough we would both fall. I don't wanna be someone, I don't wanna be anyone. I don't wanna be you, I don't wanna be me. I don't wanna walk on the tarmac in the summer heat, 'cause landing feels like nothing. I followed you to Arizona, 'cause I hate it when you leave. Drove across a bridge and I thought I knew York. You watched the traffic behind me. I'd follow you to Arizona, but the heat's too much for me. You drove past the base, you told me about the police. I didn't sleep. My room feels empty now. How long till you come around? You moved away from your apartment. I lied to your friends for a couple months. You said you've lied to them a lot before. I felt bad, I couldn't do more. My room feels empty now. How long till you come around? Had a headache when I woke up, 'cause I had 2 glasses of wine. You left me on the porch and I said I was fine. And I had a dream that you died, where you said it was all in my mind. So I believed you, and I woke up fine. I don't wanna be someone, I don't wanna be anyone. I don't wanna be you, I don't wanna be me. I don't wanna walk on the tarmac in the summer heat, 'cause landing feels like nothing. I've been thinking about how we fight. I bought cigarettes.
Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you for being patient with us. We have the board set up. As you guys can see in some of the angle views, we don't have a battle cam yet. Once we get that, I promise you it'll be a lot better.
We're working on it.
Yeah, we're poor.
Especially me.
Alright. So, last we left off, you guys, Arcturus had just fired off at the Knoll boss. The Knoll stopped, and we had entered initiative. First one up there, William.
Okay.
Dive.
So we're going to.
Real quick, I don't think they need to see me, so we're gonna change this camera angle to face y'all.
But you're so handsome.
Put the mic in a way.
You, hold it. Damn, feelings hurt her.
Words don't hurt, but fingers do.
Whoa.
Yo,
Shit just got real weird. I don't know if she was insulting me or hitting on me.
Okay, guys, for everybody who's watching, the little white tiles are the Knolls. And we also have 2 dice because I didn't have enough white tiles. And then we have the big Knoll boss. Alright. So the first one going up is William. What you
All
doing?
right. Yeah, I think I measured this correctly. We're gonna go 30 feet over here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We'll stand right here by this bush, great sword out.
Alright.
And I will go into a rage.
Alright. And you see William kind of, he begins to roar with rage. Would you like to describe your rage again, now that everybody can actually hear and see the visual?
This is true. This is true. Well, normally he is nice and, calm and collected. The rage, though, comes from the nice little voice, not so nice little voice actually, inside of his head, that likes to take over sometimes. And at this point, he's going to look at the big Knoll boss, point his greatsword out, and just, I'm going to pull your lungs out through your eye sockets.
that was great.
Goddamn. Got the lungs, eye sockets, all good things.
You never surprise me.
Alright. Next up is Tajir. Remember, you guys are level 3 now, so you guys have your archetype features.
Alright, so I'm gonna move forward a little bit.
That's it.
20 yards, 5, 30. Yeah, 40. I'll stand right, I'll stand close to William. And, that'll be my turn.
Alright. Next up is Ember. Arcturus is next.
I am going to wild shape into a wolf.
Alright.
And
Hold on. We have a wolf figure.
Oh, we have a wolf.
Yes, we do.
Alright.
I was gonna put an genre on the table. Let's get it.
Wild shaping enlarged times 10.
Wipe out the entire Knoll party.
Those are terrifying though. Like, they're beautiful, but they're all.
This is the closest thing we got.
Okay. Dude.
It looks like a Nagi spawn things. Right here, is that fine?
Yeah. So a wolf has a speed of 40 feet. So I'm just gonna go ahead and come right over here, and I'm gonna be right behind Tajir.
All right. Just for clarity, use the front part of the wolf as your standing marker.
Okay.
Okay. Next, we have Arcturus, and he is going to hold his action. Zenora.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, sorry, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, I can actually hit this one. So I am going to throw one of my daggers.
Okay, roll to hit.
7 plus. What? Plus 2. Is it proficiency, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So.
Proficiency plus dexterity. Plus,
Proficiency plus dexterity. So 2 plus 2 is 4. So 7, 11.
11.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that misses as you throw your dagger. This knoll is staring right at you at this point. It can smell you. As the dagger flies through the air, it catches it, drops it onto the ground. You know, little knoll mic drop. All right, Arcturus.
Okay.
We'll cycle back to you real quick.
He's within range. So, I'm going to drop my bow. 30. Move up behind him, and I'm going to start playing a fast-paced drum beat and cast Crown of Madness on the largest knoll.
All right, and that's a wisdom saving throw, correct?
Let me double check that, but I believe so. Yes.
Okay. 11.
16.
All right. So, explain to the good people at home what that spell does.
So, as I cast Crown of Madness, a ethereal crown of black iron begins to glow around my head, and one that is an exact replica also appears around his. His eyes go dull, blank, and listless, and he can no longer take an action that I do not allow.
Okay. And at the beginning of his turn, he can make a saving throw?
And at the beginning of his turn, yes, he can make a saving throw. It is a concentration spell on my part, so I do have to exert control over him every one of my turns. But during his turn, I can force him to attack anyone other than himself.
Okay. What is... Let's see. What number is he on the tile?
He's the large knoll.
Oh, the large one?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
He has no number.
Begin.
Sorry. I rolled for a regular knoll.
I was gonna say, I don't think he has a +5 to wisdom.
No. He has a +2, but that's about it.
Well, he would need a +6 to beat.
Alright. So, the knoll boss now has a ring of ethereal black thorns around his head.
Black iron crown.
Okay. Alright. Now it is the knoll's turn. So, he's gonna roll. Knoll boss. No. He fails. That's 3. Let's see. I need... Zenora. What knoll number did you throw it at?
Number 17.
17? 17 is going to take 2 shots at you.
Alright.
Okay.
So I'm looking to see if I have a bonus. I don't have a bonus action, actually.
That was 1 crit.
Oh, that's not good.
What?
And that is a 13.
Armor class is 15.
Okay.
Just
So
crit hits.
1 hits, and that's a crit. So that is 10 points of piercing damage. as these two shots are fired at the exact same time. Noosed.
You said how much?
10. Noose simultaneously and let fly. As one strikes you in the shoulder, the other one flies off into the distance. Knoll number 13 is going to take 2 shots at the intimidating William. That is a 10. That is a 22. Alright. And 8 points of damage.
So 4.
Yep. Number 9. Taking another shot at you, William. That is a 16.
Just hits.
And that is a 7.
So
You were taking another 8 points of damage.
I'm having that right.
Ember.
yeah, is that 8 total?
Yeah.
Okay, so
You're
4
having
damage.
it because you're ranged.
Okay. Ember. Numbers 9 and 3 are taking aim at you.
Okay.
That's a 10.
Nope.
That's a 6. Goddamn. That's a 21.
Yeah.
And that's a natural failure. So you are taking 10 points of piercing damage. And it is going to roll on the fumble table. Yay, fumble table. 47. And as it goes to take its second shot, it releases as the string scrapes across its arm and drops the bow. So it has dropped its weapon. And Tajir. 11 and 4 are taking shots at you.
Okay.
11 is not taking a shot at you
Okay.
because that was a natural failure. But number 4, that is 13. No, that's 11.
No.
And that's a 10.
No.
Alright, so let's roll on the fumble table for number 11. 56.
For real. Great AC on armor.
As this clumsy ass Knoll goes to noose the arrow and pulls back, the string snaps. And it flies straight at his forehead, confusing him a little bit. He is knocked onto the floor and is prone.
It hurt itself in his confusion.
Someone flip that one over real quick for me.
Which one was that one?
It was number 11. Alright, and Arcturus. Number 2 is taking a shot at you.
Okay.
No, that is 13.
Nope, not even close.
Alright. So these Knolls pull back, launch a volley of arrows, only managing to hit you or hit a few of you. It is now back to William.
Y'all even try? Like,
Tajir, you're next up after William.
I was standing behind him. I just said,
So we gonna go get all up in that business.
All up
"It's
there.
not up in their business."
25. And we're gonna take a swing at him.
Taking a swing.
Cause I got a new plaything. Ah,
It works better if you roll it on the table.
I'm working on it. That one at least stayed on the table at 15.
15. That hits.
12.
Leave him in 12.
That misses.
No, that's 12 points of damage.
12 points. Oh, nice.
he said no.
What number?
No. 12
number
points of
was
damage.
that?
That
No,
is 17.
17. All right. As you go to cleave it, you make a huge gash across its belly as blood begins to flow out. It howls in pain.
That sounded.
It sounded like it just
Anyways,
like,
yeah.
All right,
I think it just came.
Tajir.
Alright, we'll move up. 15, 20. And I'm actually going to use my bonus action to use a key point and some of my astral arms.
Okay, so Tajir runs up,
Oh shit.
going completely cat spider.
I apologize, sir. I trusted you,
And
though.
Nate makes the deck save.
I'm getting used to them. Alright, so also, what is it, 17 and what?
Oh.
Can the one that's
Has
prone
the
even make a
Noble
deck save?
boss not gone?
Yes, he
He
He-
failed to
That's
save.
11.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, and the one that's flipped up, that's 11.
What the hell is like 12?
I thought he moves on your turn.
15.
he was on his own still.
Oh,
We don't count.
real quick. What did you want him to do?
I want him to move over and attack the knoll standing next to him.
What number is that?
This one hurt.
13. Yeah.
That's why I
13?
was like, did he not get a turn?
Okay, so you want him to multi-attack?
Hell yeah, I want him to multi-attack.
All right. So you see this giant knoll with the iron crown around its head begin to attack one of its knolls. That is.
Oh,
Alright, that
actually, you
hits.
don't have to make a deck save. It's
That
of my
hits.
choice. I just chose a hurt Chon.
Alright, that one misses.
Got like a 22.
So you see the knoll run over to one of its allies as it takes a bite out of its arm, out of the other knoll's arm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, bites him. The other knoll, in confusion, kind of reels back as the knoll boss scratches across the face, leaving 3 huge gashes. All right, and that is 1 bite. Damn, that's a lot. Damn.
Did we just kill a knoll?
No, he just killed a knoll.
Hey, he wouldn't have done it if it wasn't for me.
I rolled max damage on all 3 damage dice.
Dang. Thankfully that wasn't against
What knoll
us.
number, or what number is that? The one that he's
13.
It used to be 13.
He dead.
Yeah.
Unlucky number 13.
All right.
Oh, he did.
As this knoll reels back in confusion as the last hit takes its complete face off,
Oh.
it drops to the ground, completely bloodied and dead. Please remove it from the board.
Got that.
With that.
Or do we want to remove the other one too?
No, that's
he's
not
not
dead.
dead. He's just prone.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So Tajir,
Yeah, I summoned by Astral on 17 and you said 11?
Yeah.
Can 11 even make a deck save because he's prone?
no.
Yeah. So 17 has to make a deck save with 14.
Okay.
Sorry.
You decide the knoll's movement. I just decide his attack.
Okay. So how much was it? Did he have to beat?
14?
He got a 16.
Well, 11 is gonna take 5 damage. How's that?
Okay.
Yeah. That's 5 damage for you not really doing anything. though. That's 5 damage for you flexing on him.
Exactly.
So you see Tajir run up to it, and as he reels in and explodes out with these 4 new arms, it kind of smacks one of the gnolls square in the jaw. The other one is like just moved back and is in awe at this feline creature now with what, 6 arms? All right.
I'm also gonna use my action to swing on the prone one.
All right.
That's 10 feet, right?
You have 10 feet?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, well, you do have 10 foot reach.
And you
Yeah.
roll with advantage because it is coming.
Okay, 24?
24 hits.
23, 23.
That still hits.
Yeah.
Huge difference.
They're gnolls.
Oh,
7 damage.
7. And that's number.
That's
11.
Prone 11.
All right.
And that was my turn.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys ever seen the anime JoJo, but freaking Tajir runs up, flexes his arms, and begins to JoJo stomp this thing with his hands. Just. All right.
It was a singular hit. It was just like a pop.
Well, with all your arms, it looked like multiple
Yeah,
hits.
like
He 1-inch punched him.
All right,
from 10 feet away.
Ember, your turn. Arcturus, you're up next.
It stretched.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and run up to right in front of 11.
Remember, wolves have pack tactics, so anytime they're near an ally, they get
So I can
advantage
move right in
on
front of that
attacks.
one that's
Ooh.
Yes.
So do you guys.
Ooh, druids.
So I'm gonna go ahead and I already have advantage. He's upset.
Well, not only do you have advantage, but anybody near you has advantage as
We
well.
all have advantage now.
5 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so
Not with.
I'm gonna go ahead and try and fight the one that is prone.
Okay.
Get your finisher.
You have advantage.
No. Oh, okay. Hey!
Hey.
That is 22.
22 hits.
Okay.
What was your first one? A 1?
It was 8, I think.
Oh. You probably still could have
might
hit.
have hit.
Sorry. 2d4 plus 2.
But the idea of missing something that's prone kind of sucks.
6, 8 points of damage.
8 points?
Uh-huh.
Alright. And what number is that? 11?
11.
Y'all are just bullying this thing.
He shouldn't have fallen the fuck down.
For real.
So, in its entirety, number 11 has been slashed.
No, I hit 17.
Oh, 17?
Yeah,
Okay.
Don't forget, he smacked himself in the face
Yeah.
with his bowstring.
He's been piano wired in the face with a bowstring. He's been beat up by a feline.
Been flexed on, tentacle punch, and just got bit in the
Bit by a
face.
Yeah, and just got bit by a wolf.
This man's so confused. He's like, what's
It
going on?
is.
This
He
was
is
supposed
looking
to be an
haggard.
ambush.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, this ambush is going really well. Okay. Arcturus.
Alright, so I am going to draw my rapier, and I'm going to put my hand to my head to maintain the crown of madness. 30.
That was all stabbed.
Okay.
And I'm going to stab down at the one on the ground. Take
This man said, no, there's other people here.
the 14.
14? 14
Days
hits.
where you just feel like you shouldn't have gotten out of bed.
He was just like, this was just supposed to be a meeting. Like,
He takes 7 more points of damage as I stab him.
as it is squirming on the ground from all the pain, Arcturus comes and gives him mercy as he completely stabs him in the heart. Surprisingly, this Noah looks like it has a smile on his face as he dies. Like, he is so thankful that this is ending.
Finally takes me.
It's like I'm fucking done.
Yo, I want to remind you, this all happened in like 6 seconds.
It was.
The only thing that escapes its mouth as it dies is Yanako.
Oh shit.
Did y'all hear that?
What?
Do I know what that is?
Roll a nature check.
Sweet mercy.
I don't like that. I may not know what that is, but I know what that is. 23.
23?
Mm-hmm.
You know that this is the god that the Knolls worship. The no god Yanako.
Safe assumption than saying that's probably why some of these are so goddamn big.
Alright.
Wait.
Shit. Well, he didn't look so big on the ground.
Alright, so
Take
it
the
is
big one alive.
Zenora's turn.
Alright, so how many feet does it take to get down the tree?
If you jump, none.
Alright, none.
You just break your kneecaps.
How tall is that tree?
It's pretty tall. You're gonna have to roll a dex save.
Do it.
We'll take that one.
Keep that one.
So is that
You're like, none of you jumped. That
Okay.
was a joke.
19
Mental.
plus, was
Other
it
side,
saving
other
throw you said?
Yes.
19, 20, 21, 22, 23,
Oh, this
24,
one, this
25. 25.
25?
Yeah.
Alright, you pass.
Woo!
Zenora, like,
It's like
propels herself down as she
I like
lands.
to think I did a front flip when I did it.
Okay. So
Acrobatics check.
no. We're gonna give her that one. So she flips off the tree and begins to take off. So
Tastes like big spit.
So, okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's as far as I go. And I don't want to hit my friends. I can't really. I can dash into battle. How many feet?
you can throw it. You can throw it dice 4.
Oh, I can throw it there. Oh, yeah, okay, then I'll throw there.
Toss her.
I can't see it.
As I said, they can
17.
they can disengage.
Okay.
Bonus action. Dash or hide.
The 17
So
hit.
17. What? Hold on. It's plus.
What was I saying? 17 hits.
Plus.
Counting more.
Yeah, 17 hits.
You are
Okay,
doing more now.
you hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stand
So you see, or you hear the pitter patter.
As she
Zenora runs
scuttles down
up
in her onesie.
I know, right?
and throws a dagger as it hits this knoll on the side, so unexpectedly.
I feel like
Can I
her
throw a
feet-
secondary?
She's not like,
dagger?
So, yo.
Not yet.
Yeah,
No, yeah. Damn it. You're not 4 plus 4.
Oh, can she?
that's 8.
It takes up her bonus action. She just doesn't get her proficiency bonus or her damage modifier added.
All right.
Yeah, offhand attack you can do with anybody.
Real quick, explain that rule to the people.
So, because what she is doing is an offhand attack, any class can use an offhand attack. It's just if you are not proficient in 2-weapon fighting, you don't get to add your modifier to hit or your damage modifier. So
That's right, people. We also teach you.
you have to have either 2-weapon fighting or 2-weapon mastery.
Okay. So the first one was an 8,
Okay.
and then
So flat 15.
flat 15.
That hits.
3
Flat
plus
3. You don't get any bonuses because you're not proficient with 2-weapon fighting.
All right. So 11 points in total as you, as the daggers fly through the air, sinking into the side of this unsuspecting gnoll as he begins to look at you now. All right.
That's 3 daggers. Down.
They're still in the null.
Well, there's 2 here. There's 1 over here.
Okay. So it is the gnoll's turn. Arcturus.
I have 10
He's trying to
throwing knives.
break.
Where?
12 plus 2, 14.
No.
All right. You
He's
can,
still under my. Like I said, you get to determine his movement. I determine his attacks.
okay. So this gnoll, you can see that he's struggling to break free. His eyes are still conscious, but his body is not doing what it's telling him to do. You can see blood begin to drip from its mouth as it, so angry, it's biting into its own skin. All right. Next is
So it's foregoing any movement.
no. It's gonna move closer to 14. So if someone can move, or 17, moving closer to 17. All right. So
He's attacking 17.
triple attack.
Yep, at advantage because it's considered surrounded and flanked.
It is
All right.
fucked.
Yeah, so multi-attack.
Bite, claw.
We need to take the big one alive if possible.
That one hits. That one hits. Hold on.
I love you, Crown of
That one
Madness.
hits. Okay. And that is number 17. Oh, 17 is gone.
I love you, Crown of Madness.
Aw, my plaything.
There's plenty more.
Yep, that one.
He's gonna carry.
This is a vicious sight to see as the large gnoll walks over there and bites at the neck at one of its allies, picks it up, and as it's in the air, you see him cross his arms and slash through the body parts, almost ripping it in half. As the body drops to the ground, you can hear it sounds like a wet sack just landing on concrete. As number 17 is gone.
I like you.
Number 3 is attempting to flee.
Oh,
Attempting.
Yep. So have him go this way. As far
This
as
way,
yep.
towards the trees.
How many feet?
It is going 60 feet as it is dashing.
oh, damn.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
55, 60.
Yep. Alright. Number 4 is using its spear to attack Ember. So move number 4 closer. And move number 2 towards Arcturus.
Now he's number 1. Now he's number 2.
He's still 2.
Okay? So Arcturus, number 2 is attacking you.
Okay.
That misses. Is he within 5 feet?
Yeah.
Of his ally?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright.
That makes 2.
Pack tactics. Nope. Number 4. That is 16, Ember? Okay. Yep, 16. Sorry, I keep having to switch through. 2 attacks with this spear, sorry. But the only one hits. So you are taking 8 points of damage.
Alright, so I take 1 point of damage, and then I turn back into Ember, and then I take 7 points of damage.
Okay.
Damage doesn't carry over when you wild shape out.
I
Yeah, it
thought
does.
did. Yeah.
Does it?
Mm-hmm. That's polymorph you're thinking of. Polymorph doesn't carry over.
I can pull it up real quick.
Okay.
Let's see, wild shape.
I mean, if you're sure, you're sure. I just didn't think it did.
While you're pulling that up,
Or was that just because I had a circle of the shepherd?
Circle of the Shepherd.
Yeah, it says, however, if you vert as a result of dropping to 0 hit points, any excess damage carries over to your normal form.
Alright.
So I take 8 points of damage.
3d6s. I just watched that episode again.
No, sorry, was it 9 points of damage you hit me for?
No, 8.
It was 8?
You,
Oh,
you take 7.
7 points of damage.
Alright. And... Is number 20 still up there?
Yes, it's in the background.
Number 20 is going to take off northward, so heading towards you, William. 60 feet.
Towards.
Yeah, so you can just move him off the map.
Keep going.
Running like a little bitch.
We need to try and take the big one alive.
Alright. It is now... William's turn.
Next.
So terrifying.
I'm gonna assume that he's surrounded here. Or, because I mean, he's got us, or we've got him.
Yeah, we're on 3 sides.
Hey, before you attack. Okay, never mind. You see Zeros in the background puts his hands up like Arcturus when he casted Enlarge Reduce. And you can see the magic coalesce, but it kind of fizzles out as he fails.
He's still learning.
So close.
Hits.
Points.
And which one is that?
That is number 2.
Number 2. Alright. And as you take your greatsword and slash at him, you almost completely cut off its left arm. As the gash is so deep, you can even see bone, but it's still alive. Hurt, but alive. Alright, next up is Tajir.
Alright.
So I'm actually going to move, and I'm going to spend 1 key point to use Step of the Wind
Okay.
to get a dash action. And I'm going to move right here. I'm going to do a grapple check on 3.
Nice. Alright. So, athletics or acrobatics for you, and they are going to do either or.
Ooh, no bueno. 13.
4. So, you reach out, and you're able to grab hold of it, and then your arms just lock it in, just almost like a creature or a medium-sized body cage, as it locks him up.
Like his puppets.
Oh, Conquerors? Yeah.
Like Conquerors ant.
Yeah.
All right. So, Ember, your turn. Arcturus, you're up next.
And they're 5 feet within each other, right? The two dice.
Gentleman 4, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to cast Ice Knife,
Okay.
and I'm going to fling it at 2. So I've got to do.
That's a dex save, correct?
Hold on.
Or, no, that's an attack roll.
Yeah, it's a ranged spell attack.
What's the range on it?
60 feet.
You're at disadvantage.
Because you're too close.
Melee attack range for a ranged spell.
Okay.
Unless you have close or combat caster.
I don't. No, we haven't gotten
Is it
yet.
still surrounded?
Yeah, there's 3 of us.
It'll be a flat roll.
Flat roll. That's 14 plus
That hits.
6, 20.
That hits.
Alright. So it's going to Take 1d10 piercing damage.
Okay. Doesn't it explode?
Yeah, it does.
That's why she asked if it was within 5 feet of the other one.
Yeah, and I think it's actually between 5 feet of both of those, right?
Yep.
Okay.
That-
So that is 3 points of damage, but then it's going to explode, and each creature within 5 feet of it.
So which one did you hit originally?
Yeah.
That's all of us,
Yeah,
right?
you said Huh? What?
Which one did you hit?
Two.
This one
The
too.
one in the middle.
Okay. Said 3 points.
We all gotta roll deck saves.
Yep. Dexterity saving throws.
I'm not there.
Everybody.
Everybody but me, right?
Thank you, nimbleness.
The other gnolls failed their deck save.
23. I passed mine.
I didn't pass that.
Fucking-
I
18.
She threw a grenade.
For real.
You passed. Okay.
See that bit where it bounced off the tree right back into the.
Everyone takes 4 points of damage.
Me, I'm over there.
Everyone that didn't pass.
Not me, I got 23.
I was gonna say, so the pass you take no damage, right?
Yeah, you don't take any damage.
So which ones are taking the 4 points?
Me.
And the gnolls.
And 2,
3.
4, and 9.
Yeah.
I can't wait till we get to the abilities where they take damage regardless, like even if they fail. It's just like half.
Number 9 is able to. You
If
can
it
see
weren't a
that
splash
he's
effect,
hurt.
It would have been like that.
Or you can see that he takes the damage, but he kind of brushes it off. However, 22 does not. As this was the straw that broke the camel's back, as it blasts him, you can see the eyes roll to the back of its head, and as it falls, it yells out, Yanaku.
You said that was 2.
22, I think.
You don't have 2.
2.
This one's okay.
Okay, so 2 is dead.
Nice.
Alright.
Cheating on playthings!
No, I got you one. I'm bringing you one right now. Dragging this.
Man, even if you drag him, you can step with the wind that and still move your entire movement speed.
Oh, I'm at a key. Like when I flexed on them earlier, that was my third one.
The one that you just kind of slapped us around in
Yep.
town with.
Yep.
Excellent use of key.
You get those back on a short or a long?
Short. I gotta spend at least 30 minutes meditating though. So that's not bad though.
Yeah,
that's
that's
really
not
not
bad.
bad.
Alright, Arcturus, you're up.
I will step to the side right here and point my blade at the large gnoll. And I am going to intimidate. Drop your weapons and your armor and surrender.
Okay. Roll with advantage.
I already had advantage. He's under Crown of Madness.
Okay. Well, that's why I was saying roll with advantage. Everybody, our boy Melvin that me and Mike know says, "What's up?"
What up, man?
Good with you. I appreciate the support.
21.
21.
Damn, okay.
19. So, he drops his... Oh, he's not holding any weapons.
He drops his hands.
He drops to his knees. You can see that he's still struggling, but not as hard as he was before. Okay. Anything else? You're just gonna hold him there.
Now, I am going to come in behind him, to place his arms behind his back, and I'm going to start pulling silk rope out
Okay.
of my pack. So,
Combat's not over.
well, I understand. It's,
Yeah.
it's going to take time to do. That's why I'm finishing up the rest of my actions with that.
Okay.
I've got over half my movement and my bonus action. So,
All right. Zenora, you're up.
Alright. I'm
Point
going
of,
to...
real quick, point of clarification. Number 4 looks like he is really hurt.
Mhm.
Number 9 looks like he's taking just a little bit of damage. Number 3 is not hurt at all.
That's the one.
Well,
that
he's
you
too
got.
far from me.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Just give me some clarification there.
Okay.
20 just pissed the fuck off.
Yes, he did.
Try not to let any go, but
that's good. We don't need any coming back to this.
Well,
I mean, one got
Rick-
away, but
Yeah.
I wasn't close enough to hit him.
yeah.
I can't really hit him because he's kind of surrounded. Unless I dash and he kind of...
I'll just finish off 4.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish him off.
Oh, I can't even see that actually.
15,
Like, oh, I can barely.
20. Are you here or here?
I think
honestly
she's
don't know.
here,
Okay.
and then they're there.
Okay. I'm gonna take out Freya.
Okay, Frigg and Freya.
And I'm going
Don't
to
want
stab.
All right. Roll to hit, and then roll a percentile die.
Alright. Actually, I should probably find some Freya. Well, Freya didn't shit. But, 18.
18 hits.
That hits.
Yeah, sorry. I'm looking at the wrong thing, I think. But yeah, 18 hits, so. 4 plus 4 is 8.
Okay.
I know 2 didn't hit.
Did you roll a percentile die?
Oh, percentile?
2d10s.
2d10s. I don't need d10s.
Here.
You don't have a D10, but I'm looking at 14.
Look, it's in the bag, I'm gonna have to dig it out.
That's fair.
69.
69?
Did I make that comment earlier?
No, it's
Almost as good as the door.
Okay. So, with Frigg and Freya stuck into this creature, or with Frigg stuck in this creature's body, you begin to see what looks to be a glowing string from one butt of the dagger to the other. And as you pull out, you can see that the blood begins to seep in, and the golden ray of string turns crimson and then disappears.
What?
fancy.
Did I start inspecting my knife?
Oh,
Or I
can't do
just-
that yet.
Just
That's-
in the middle of combat,
In the middle
just
of
like,
combat?
you hold on.
But
Come on, let's have this again.
as you pull the dagger out and the blood begins to turn
What the hell, damn guy?
turn that string crimson, you see the gnoll drop to its knees and falls face first into the ground as it is dead.
What the hell, damn guy?
You had just enough damage. Like, it was at 22, and then you dealt, or its HP was maxed out at 22. They dealt a total of 15 points.
Oh wow. Hold on.
Alright. Next is the Gnolls. Tajir. The one you're holding is trying to break out.
No.
Roll, you gotta roll.
Just flat?
No, it's athletics or acrobatics.
Oh, right. Whichever one you're better. Well, that was a shitty roll. They're actually the same right now, so 11.
11? 8. So, it's struggling.
This thing is fucking clumsier than you.
Alright, number 9 is still up there, correct?
Yep. And he's pretty much
Oh
surrounded.
shit, I did not see that one either.
He's next to his now kneeling boss and
Yeah, I
me.
was gonna say he's no longer considered because the other
This one is
kneeling.
going to attempt to take off north. So,
Nope.
towards William. Oh, you sentineled that
Yep.
one, didn't you? Fucking nice, bud.
This one's gonna take an attack of opportunity as well.
Alright.
Well, that's an 18, so he ain't going fucking nowhere.
Yeah, unfortunately that attack missed on the gnoll, but William, go ahead and roll for your damage. What number is that?
That'd be 9.
It used to be 9.
That's 12 points.
12? Damn.
It used to be 9.
It's hurt. As it turns around to run away, you slash down at its back, going from the nape of the neck all the way down to its tail, as it stops itself from moving.
I was gonna say he's gonna start crawling.
You are my plaything. You're not leaving until I say so.
In everybody's heads, as William is talking, you're just like, red flag,
Right?
crimson.
Mahogany.
All right. So that is the gnoll's turn. You want it to attack?
No, it's gonna put its hands behind its back.
All right. Okay, William.
Goodbye, number 9.
We hardly knew ye.
I love that movie.
21. Yeah.
21.
Oh, he got fucked. He got fucked.
What's-
A 6 and a 5.
So that's
So
11
that's-
off rip.
That's 17 points.
17.
Fuck it, we will do.
And it's weird when you see William pull back on this greatsword. It's reminiscent of a large grizzly bear as it strikes out at its prey. You can almost see the silhouette as he completely slashes this creature. It doesn't go straight through. It goes halfway and then launches the creature as it dies in the air.
Gross.
Now go get that air.
All right. And that is it for combat.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna come around the peak of this tree, holding him with all 4 astral arms above me. But I got him.
Just
Looks like
before-
Goro. Like
Before my rage ends, I'll turn to the big one and just not you.
He's already fucking intimidated.
So,
And charged.
battle's ended.
huh?
Battle's ended.
Battle has
I am
ended.
going to collect all 3 throwing daggers I've thrown.
I'm gonna
Okay.
sheath, and for the remaining 30 seconds that I can maintain Crown of Madness, I'm going to bind its arms and legs.
Roll
Yeah.
We
a
can get 6
sleight of
units
hand check.
6 years plus 2 living.
We ain't taking ears off that one yet.
Roll it with
I got
advantage
him.
since you're trying to do it in this 30 seconds.
16.
16? All right, he is bound.
Go guard the perimeter. Leave me alone with it for a moment.
What I do with this one? You know.
What is the insinuation there?
Are they trying to murder it or fuck it?
You know.
Yeah, I got 6 arms.
Do we need this other one?
That is up to you. Leave me alone with this one for
Do we need this other one?
We were just told to bring back yours.
This is true. Because, like, he's in perfect position for me to just
They have been calling out the name of. They've been calling out the name of
I'm
Yenogu.
gonna go ahead
Yenogu
and-
is the Noru god.
I'm going to use one of my lesser
These ones
potions.
are
Which was
unusual.
What again?
Extract
1d4
information
plus
from
2.
that.
1d4.
Alright,
think-
sounds good. How?
Mike,
You're
lesser
intimidating.
potion. 1d4 plus 2. Correct.
Also, I'm pretty good
D4
persuasion.
plus your level.
Okay.
Say,
So D4
if
plus
you have
3.
any kind of plus 2
2 is
persuasion,
5.
go
Yep.
for it.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
Did you get hurt?
She got hurt a lot.
She got critted. Like
She
that
got
was
bitch slapped
Oh
out
yeah,
of
I
a tree.
forgot she got critted.
That was half her health right there.
She got bitch slapped out of a tree.
There was a lot that happened.
Do they speak common?
They're capable.
So I'm at least.
But, like, these ones
No.
in particular.
When I reverted,
No.
he looked at me like, "What?" I was like, "You hit me for 10 points."
Okay.
Abyssal and no. I should not have said that.
Okay, does anybody speak whatever he's speaking?
No.
No?
You can speak to them. You can't understand what they say back.
Yeah, that's not gonna be much help.
Hold on. Where's my thing? Hold on.
Every time he doesn't answer a question, tell him he gets a slap from a hand each.
I'm gonna understand what he says.
I need y'all to get away from me so I can interrogate this one.
Alright,
Noted.
we'll go.
Don't go bigger behind the bush.
Poor thing.
Meow.
If would speak with animals let me talk to them?
Oh!
It's not beast speak.
Maybe
No,
it's like
'cause-
broken.
It's a humanoid.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not beast
I was gonna
speak.
say I speak thieves' cant and I speak halfling common.
Matt is over here shaking all the cameras.
Huh? Oh, I'm on my bad. I apologize, viewers.
Earthquake.
Well, I probably wouldn't help it over there either. I'm sitting
I
there
am
shaking
going
my
to
leg.
lean in close to this creature, and I am going to begin
You're
using
shaking the camera again.
Am I still?
Yes.
words
You're
of
shaking your
terror.
leg.
But it's not even.
You're doing what?
You're shaking the
I
floor
said I'm
next
going
to
to
it.
lean in close to it and use words of terror.
Alright. Explain again.
Words of terror infuses my words, even if the words seem innocent, with bardic magic that inspire fear and terror in the listener as long as I'm speaking to them alone for a minute or more.
Okay. So,
If they fail, they have an inexplicable sense of sheer dread and terror when it comes to dealing with me. If they pass, they don't even realize I was trying to influence them.
and it's a what saving throw?
DC 16 of wisdom. However,
For real. That's all
he is rolling
yeah.
a disadvantage.
That's the only reaction I would.
So that first roll was a 17. 13. So 15.
So, Words of Terror works.
Alright.
So, it now has an inexplicable sense of dread.
From the distance, you guys can see Arcturus talking to this creature, whispering in its ear. And you can see the eyes kind of bulge out and fear begin to seep into it. Any intimidating aura that it was letting loose has now turned to sheer terror.
I'm gonna point with all three of my right arms and be like, "That's the one." He's terrified. That's it.
It looks like a ripple effect, like.
I'm just still picturing you just with the other three just grabbing that, just holding Nolan.
Man, exactly.
Imagine if you multi-classed into a bard.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna lean
All
in
in.
close and grab that kind of mohawk of fur on top of its
All
head. You know, point.
You said for it to point. Do you speak any of his language?
No, but it understands what the fuck Yinogu means because that's the same across all languages.
Okay. And it doesn't point anywhere. It puts its hand on his chest.
I'm gonna take out one of my daggers, put the tip against its skin.
And it looks to you in a very terrified way. Yinogu. And then it plunges its body into the dagger. It looks up.
It absolutely does not,
Why?
because it cannot move closer to me of its own volition. My hand is holding the dagger. To thrust itself forward, it would be moving closer to me of its own volition.
Fair enough, it is frightened. So it just looks up and just says, Yinogu.
Take my dagger, spin it, put it back in the sheath, casually walk behind it, grab the slack from the rope. And just kind of lean back on it while its hands and legs are bound. I'm gonna go ahead and strangle it.
Okay. You guys see what's happening. It looks frightening the way that Arcturus is doing it. And it's almost like you can hear this music as it's going on. And after a few seconds, you see the head just go lifeless. Body go limp. And once Arcturus leans forward to release the rope, its body drops to the ground.
I'm gonna go ahead and unbind it and start coiling my rope back up.
Hold up. As the body is on the ground and you're about to lean forward to release it, you see a wisp leave its body and then completely disappear.
Meanwhile, we're over here trying to intimidate. This man comes around, and I'll sit here slapping this man up. And I'm like, yo, tell him I can grow 4 more.
So you guys are hearing it. It's like one of those hand clappers that you get on New Year's. This Noel's eyes are like blackened and can't even see. You guys are monsters.
So, yeah, why are we doing this to him?
He told me to get information. I'm not exactly sure what he was asking for.
Not exactly sure how, but I've seen people do this before.
This has worked in the past.
He's not even stopping as he's talking to you. His arms are just moving. He's like this, and then the other forearm.
I don't think we're getting very much out of this.
No, definitely not.
Just go over there. Who's your daddy? What does he do?
Yeah, for
What does he
real.
work for?
Get the information. I don't speak this man.
Oh, I don't speak Noli.
Oh, this is rough. What do we do with this one?
I mean, it has ears.
Do we get more money for him being alive?
No, they won't.
I don't think so.
But I would recommend.
This is fair. They're probably gonna show up.
Well, the large ones are possessed in some manner by the null god Yinogu. I do not wish to be here
Oh.
when they come back.
No, Fuck this, and I'm just gonna snap his neck.
So, collect the ears if you want them.
Real
but,
quick.
They will be coming to
All three of the
us.
arms are like,
Hold on. Tajir,
see.
as he snaps this last Noel's neck, your eyes roll to the back of your head as a vision of a demon pops up. Not the same one that you guys saw back in the lab. It's a completely different one. It's almost as if you're taking into a soulscape. Sitting on top of a pile of bodies is this large demon in pitch black armor. Its face covered by what looks to be a black smoke as it looks down to you and it points. And the only words you hear is remnants.
This might have been a bad idea.
You wake back up. You're facing the sky as your body had fallen to the ground. Only in an instant that this happened.
So we just see him fall and
Mm-hmm.
open his eyes immediately.
Yep. His astral arms completely dissipate as he passes out.
Are you okay?
I'm all tuckered out, man.
Haven't had a cat nap yet.
I would say we collect the ears that we can and then head back to the city. I
agree
will
with that. I do
not
also
be hunting any more of these down for now.
Yeah, I absolutely agree.
I've already had my knives out.
So
Started
that's
carving
8
this.
years.
This might
Okay.
have been a terrible idea.
Should we collect
What do
the
you
right
think
when
is
they
better?
start
We
asking
should
for
have
the right
done the
ears?
coolie fishes.
We can still do the coolie fish.
Well, I will not be in the city for a while. We need to get more information on the Nogu and report to the actual town guard what
Yeah,
we found.
but I definitely say let's go back.
Because they need to come out in military force.
I'm a little tired.
Zenora, before we end this, roll a wisdom saving throw.
Shit. Natural 20.
Natural 20.
So wisdom plus 2, 22.
Alright, you guys are heading back to the city?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Collect all our Noel ears.
You guys collect the Noel ears. What are you guys doing with the bodies?
I'm leaving them there.
Yeah,
To
we'll
the,
leave 'em
like,
there.
yeah, to the
Leave them to the flies. I don't
Stuff
give a
it
shit.
into the bush. It was never there.
You see Zenora like over there trying to grab the body.
Did the big guy have anything on him?
Roll an
Well, you-
investigation.
I should be looking for more daggers and shit.
Figured you'd be checking the bodies.
Yeah, we'll check for coins and daggers and
Okay.
weaponry.
You said investigation, correct?
Yes, sir.
That's a 12.
And
12?
14.
Only thing you seem to find on the big one is what looks to be a medallion, the silhouette of a canine creature with the mohawk on its head.
I'll go ahead and take the medallion.
What'd you roll?
14.
14? You find a few silver pieces.
Woo! Silver, how much?
Roll a d8.
In
D8.
his unnaturally deep orc butt. I'm sorry, Noel butt.
8.
8? Find 8 pieces of silver.
8 pieces of silver. Yay!
That's a lot for a Noel.
22
Actually,
more.
I'm
Look at
gonna
it.
cast detect magic.
On what?
Detect magic and just look around.
Okay. Give me a quick description on that so everybody
I
here
definitely
knows what it
magic.
does.
So detect magic.
I really got to get a more stable stand for this camera.
Hold on. It's an ability
Yeah.
for me because I'm a furball, so I have to look it up.
Alright.
So give me a second.
Oh, you're for No, I don't know what I'm touching here.
Okay, so it's detect magic. For the duration, which is 10 minutes, I can sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of me.
Okay. You detect 4 sources of magic.
Okay, but I'm specifically kind of walking toward the dead bodies.
Okay?
Yeah.
Where's everybody else at?
I mean, we're all
Okay.
kind of right
I'm
there.
stuffing a body into the bush.
Yeah, I'm going back to the city. I wasn't joking.
Okay. So as you begin to walk away from the group, you can feel the presence of those magical auras behind you.
Oh, okay. Alright, well, let's head out.
I had him.
Alright.
Can you?
Real good there.
How accurate is detect magic? Can you just,
I see a faint aura around the object that is magical.
Okay. You see a faint aura around Arcturus's
Satchel.
Strong.
no,
Rapier.
his rapier.
Oh, okay.
You see faint aura around Zenora's 2 daggers. See a faint aura from something coming off of William's neck. Looks like his necklace. And a faint aura coming from his pocket where he just put the medallion.
Hey, that medallion you got off that big guy?
Yeah.
It's magical. Oh. I don't know what kind of magic.
Yep.
Good to know.
Yep, so be careful there.
I know, right?
I say we'll start making our way with them since they're just leaving.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, I can actually.
One ran off to the north.
learn
I
in
am
School
not
of Magic.
waiting on
School of Magic?
reinforcements.
Yeah.
This is true.
Okay. So for Arcturus's rapier, it is enchantment. For Zenora's daggers, it is abjuration. For William's medallion, it is conjuration. No, abjuration. And for the medallion that he just put in his pocket, it is divination.
I'd say it's divination magic.
Oh, well, then maybe we don't want to keep this.
Keep the medallion.
Okay, never mind.
Could be worth something.
Did you know your daggers are magical?
What?
Which ones?
You may not like
Your-
it, but there is a wizard in
your
town.
main
I'm sure who will
daggers?
drop the way back.
You mean Freya?
Yeah, they're magical.
Well, I mean, I saw something with Freya just earlier.
Oh, well, just so you know. And would you say it was
For who?
abjuration for her?
Yeah,
daggers?
abjuration.
Frey,
It's
Freya,
abjuration
and
magic.
Frigga.
What does that mean?
No, there it is.
Okay.
You
Well,
know,
we'll figure that out. We'll go into
Toss.
town.
ye no goo.
Alright, so let's head back to town.
Alright. Not a long walk. Just at a brisk
Just another
pace.
6 hours.
Yeah. Doesn't take you guys long.
I walk up to the gate and I just hand them the quarterstaff right off the bat.
Alright. They
I
are
hand out for a ticket.
give you a ticket, and it's the same dude that was like eavesdropping on you guys' conversation. It's like, welcome back. Did you guys happen to take the nose out?
Here's theirs.
We got some of them.
Okay. Excellent. Prepare for your pay once you enter tomorrow morning, along with your items.
Oh.
So please, hand over your items, the knoll is, and we will definitely get you your money and your items back in the morning.
I'll unsling the bow and my rapier.
Takes it. Take it. Take it.
Take out the very bloody greatsword again.
Oh shit, before I forget, I'll pull a dagger out of my boot.
Alright.
I forgot about these.
Here's a lawyer's.
You know, old habit.
Takes.
I keep forgetting I have it.
Daggers too.
I pull out the goblin daggers and I'm like, okay.
And the chef's knife.
All of them. They rolled really high on their perception.
And you weren't trying to hide.
You weren't trying to be stealthy this time.
It looks like the kid that's been hiding all the weapons. Like if my house was a person and started taking out all the weapons, it's just.
I'm gonna attempt to try to make sure the ones I don't pull out are Freya because I want to try to go somewhere to get them investigated. So.
Roll a stealth check. You're also rolling at disadvantage.
They're locked right now.
Okay, so 7 plus. You said what?
Stealth.
Stealth.
Straight gonna piss off the guards like you can't do that in the
13?
morning.
They rolled a 19 on their perception.
These are decorative and they're like family
Decorative as they're covered in null blood.
No. Remember, it
Yeah,
got.
that's fine.
They're decorative knives. They're ritual knives. They're
With a
family
razor's
heirlooms.
It
edge.
doesn't
real.
matter.
Or you could just ask if they could check them for you.
I have a specific type of group I want to go ask.
You'll get them back in the morning.
Any of these guys elves or they
Miss,
just
if you don't hand over those daggers, you have to sleep
Oh,
in
for the
here.
fucking loving God.
They've been pretty good about returning them come morning.
And they gesture for you guys, and the guard looks at you, says, Reno, as he gestures.
I don't know. Who? Do I know you?
So
Roll a history check.
his deception against our insight into.
Is it 3 wisdom or is that intelligence?
It's intelligence.
So are you? I'm hitting shit. Legitimately trying.
Huh?
12.
12? He looks familiar. The scar underneath his chin is very, very familiar. As if he's one of the people you usually get information from.
So are
Do we
you
believe that?
legitimately trying to deceive us?
Yeah, actually.
So it's his deception against our insight.
Yeah, roll an insight. Whoever wants to see.
I don't want to see.
25. I
fucking believe him.
You rolled a 1.
17.
17?
Yeah.
14.
19.
Okay, so who had less than a 19? The bard is looking at you very skeptically.
Of course, it must be mistaken identity, Dajir.
I mean, all cats with a leg.
Is that like self-racism? Or?
It
Alright.
must be mistaken identity.
Okay. So,
I'm just gonna eye the guy who took my daggers and I'm like, I better be the first person you hand their weapons back to. You understand?
Or what? You're gonna beat him with your tiny child fists? He's got your weapons.
Punch him right in the kneecaps.
I know, right?
you see him sigh and he's like, turns around, picks up a book, puts it on the little desk that's right there next to him. This is a list of all the names of people that have entered the town today who have given up their weapons and or other properties. Please, tell them that you want your weapons first. A lot of the nobles will want you dead.
Mighty bold of you, assuming she
Okay.
knows how to read.
So please, head to the baths, clean yourselves up, and enjoy the rest of your
Is that
stay.
including my cooking knives and shit?
Yes.
Shit. I did not pull those out.
We'll say you did with the daggers. So, please, head to the baths, clean yourselves up, enjoy the rest of your night, and expect payment tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Alright. So, you guys enter town.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you guys heading first?
Bath.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the bath.
Alright.
I'm gonna go look for my informant.
Alright.
He
So-
does not like
Well-
to get wet.
Do I see him kind of split off from the group?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna... Let me go with you a moment, Dajir.
Alright.
Alright. So, these two split off as you three head to the baths.
Unisex.
I am once again covered in no blood. I need a bath. And a drink.
Do they serve drinks there?
Well, as you guys have entered town, we're going to end it here for tonight. Don't worry, I got something exciting planned for everybody in the next session. Hope to see you guys there at episode 5. We are off the books. And see you guys later.
Bye,
Had a headache when I woke up, 'cause I had 2 glasses of wine. You left me on the porch and I said I was fine. And I had a dream that you died, where you said it was all in my mind. So I believed you, and I woke up fine. I don't wanna be someone, I don't wanna be anyone. I don't wanna be you, I don't wanna be me. I don't wanna walk on the tarmac in the summer heat, 'cause landing feels like nothing. I've been thinking about how we fight. I bought cigarettes for the first time. Had a dream where I couldn't find the lights. Stuck on the roof of a house that I don't like. You got angry 'cause it was your fault. I thought if I tried hard enough we would both fall. I don't wanna be someone, I don't wanna be anyone. psychic, my slate is clean.